Hello. How's everyone doing? Man, it's been quite some time, hasn't it? How's everyone doing? How you all guys been? Man, it's good to be back. It's good to stream again. It felt like I was lost in a void for 3 whole days. Quite the unfortunate happenstance. What can you say? At the very least, we're free now. We're free to. Excuse me. I keep clicking out of the window. We're free. We're free to continue our journey. Where were we? Cannot even remember. Somewhere at the school. Oh yeah, the lunchtime. That's right. That's right. Now I remember. Yes. By the way, okay. Quick recap of what happened like 3 days ago. Well, Saturday I of course did not stream because I was out with friends. That much is well understandable. I never stream on Sundays, only very rarely. Sunday rolls in. I have a day off. Apparently I forgot to pay. I forgot to pay the fucking Ethernet bill. Even though it was meant to be on Monday. An error occurred in the system of the provider, and my connection was cut off on Sunday. Which Sunday, by the way, is a holiday. It's a you cannot actually find ways to no offices are open, no stores. Many stores are not open either. Actually, most stores are not open either. And yeah, we kinda fucked. We kinda got fucked over. So I had to wait until Monday. Monday rolls in. 9 a.m. exact. My father pays back the bill. They tell us that in about an hour he will be back. An hour goes by. There is no internet. What the fuck is going on? We call the offices. They tell us that the protocol says that it's within 24 hours. And we were like, what? Impossible. They told us 1 hour. So anyway, we had a weird back and forth throughout the entire day about finding out what is actually happening. Turns out, 9 p.m., by the way, there is this kind woman which actually, provided us with the most, information. She tells us that, about 2-3 weeks ago, the protocol changed, and now it's not, the reconnection does not happen within an hour like it used to. It happens within 3 hours. They themselves, as operators, they lost the right to connect, to make connections themselves. They actually have to ask permission from higher-ups for that, from other directors. And I'm thinking to myself, fuck. That makes total sense. Why? Well, let me tell you. The main provider here in Greece, it's called Cosmote. Cosmote it provides Greece and, telephone services throughout the entirety of Greece. They have completely monopolized it, and literally nobody can touch them. Other providers, for example, in order to give you a clear picture of what is actually happening, other providers are actually borrowing Ethernet from them and the services from them. They're not really providers themselves. They're just basically a middleman which actually creates different contracts. It's kind of a bizarre situation here in Greece. Turns out a couple of months ago, like a month or so ago, Cosmote unites, quote unquote. I'm pretty sure they were both off, but let's just say unites with a company called Telecom. Telecom apparently started actually having changes within the protocols, and now here I am, not having agreed with any of this shit, and for some reason I was the one getting the most, the biggest blowback from everything. And that was my hell this past 3 days. How has your weekend been? Surely your internet is on steroids now. Let's hope it is. Let's hope it is. By the way, welcome Wandering Shadow. Welcome to stream. Also, another thing. I had, the reason why I, took a little bit of time to, start the stream. It's because I was out with Fennon. And I told him, hey, your banner is out. Fanon, my dear friend. And now, please tell me, why? You were the chosen one! You were supposed to become the sun, not turn to the black tide! Bring balance to Amphorius! Not live it in darkness! Yeah, I basically told him that, hey, you know what, you're known as Fanon in my streams. Anyway, I had a good time with my friend and I, you know, he was always fated to become Kevin. Yeah. Yeah. True. True. Anyway, one more thing. Last thing. For the past week or so, my channel is stuck at 499 subscribers. And I've been waiting eagerly for the one soul, the one good Samaritan who will actually see the number and he will go, yes, I'll make, you know, I'll make this number even. And finally, after a long struggle, I'll reach 500 subscribers. I'm not gonna force it. I'm waiting. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just expressing it while it's not there yet. While it's not there, it's still not there yet, right? We're still at 499. Last time I checked, it was 499. Yes, 499. Okay, exactly 499. Okay, perfect. Also, there is this new trailer for Fanon, which I have not watched, but I have been spoiled a little bit. That is basically the previous cycle of how everyone, you know, and Crying Huahua specifically was the one who actually spoiled me with that fucking thumbnail. And my God, leave my wife alone! Why? Why does she have to suffer like this? Anyway, the summary of what I have been, you know, keeping within me these past few days, and I really wanted to express it. Now, I'm relatively tired today, but I wasn't gonna let another day slip me by. I'm gonna stream for about 2 hours today. We really have to get moving with Fate, because in 2 days from now, the new version drops in. We're gonna have a pool party for Fanon, and, well, of course there's gonna be new story, and I am so eager to find out what is gonna happen. Anyway, let's move on. It's lunchtime. It's lunchtime. Temporarily though, this break from classes is students rush back and forth. Temporary though, this break from classes is students rush back and forth across the whole school.
よし、今なら歩き回っても変に思われない。
I wolfed down my lunch and headed to the hallway. This really isn't the time to say I've never done anything like this. The war has already begun, so now I need to look for anything suspicious, like what Toshaka was talking about in my own way.
まずは人気のないところが基本かな。
Let's see. I just hope I can make some progress without wasting this 1 hour lunch break. 1 hour lunch break? You get a fucking hour of lunch break? We never had that. After I've searched the building, I take a look outside just to be sure. I didn't see anything strange at the athletic fields or behind the buildings, but this area seems different.
まさかここもか。
Oh no. I found a few suspicious spots around campus. Behind the stairways, dead ends, empty classrooms, and other less public places. This place is different. Everyone gathers here every day, so it's a far cry from the isolated, deserted places I've checked.
どうして気がつかなかったんだ。異常って言えば、ここが一番異常じゃないか。
I clutch at my chest as I speak. The atmosphere here is suffocating. The heavy wind and humid air make being here at all damned uncomfortable. As soon as I realize what I'm smelling, I find myself getting nauseous.
結界には起点があると遠坂は言ってたな。 何箇所あるか知らないが、最初の起点がこの辺りにあるってことか。
If I'm right, there should be some inscription or sign of it somewhere. Hi, I'm back finally with internet. Hello, Luz. Welcome. Sorry, hiccup. Hello, Luz. Welcome back. You didn't really miss anything. I didn't have internet either, so yeah. It's no use. I don't have the abilities to detect magical energy, so there's no way I can find any signs that a bounded field has formed. I guess I have no choice but to report back to Toshaka. No! It's that asshole! Oh, did we really have to start the stream with that asshole? Who's there? I whirl around when I hear that voice. There, standing in front of the Kyoto Club Dojo, is... You know who it is.
Shinji.
いや、奇遇だね。僕もその辺りに用があって来たんだけど、君、もしかして見た？
I get the feeling that the guy does not speak about the same things that we have in mind. But Shiru might be very tense for him to realize. Shinji grins. Shinji Matu seems genuinely pleased with himself. I heard everything about you, random guy, which name I refuse to remember. Yeah. Yeah. Wait a minute. What is this? A new function has actually appeared on my goddamn streams. the top fans, it basically translates to. And it gives you XP. Luz, you have 75 XP, and Shadow, you have 50 XP. What the fuck is this? You guys are gonna level up anytime soon? What's up with that? No, I shit you not, like, what the fuck is this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at this. What the fuck is this? I literally do not know. And if I click here, you have 75 XP, Luz. And now you wondering, Shadow, you have also 75 XP. Yeah, they've been rolling this out. It's kind of annoying feature. Try to act more like Twitch. I mean, if it's good, I don't mind if it gives us, you know, encourages to encourages people to super chat to get more, even though it resets every stream. Oh, I don't mind resetting every stream. That would make sense, because there are streams which certain people watch more and certain other people watch less, you know? For example, Midnight will always be a top. Compared, like, considering how much she, you know, she interacts with Honkai Star streams, this Honkai Star streams. Yeah. The Honkai Star streams belong to her, basically. Anyway, I guess we have a new feature. I guess. This is what it is. What can we do? Do I gain something? I wish you do. I wish you do, Luz. I wish you do. Anyway, Shinji Mato seems genuinely pleased with himself.
見たって何を？別にここには何もないぞ。
ああ、やっぱり見たのか。なるほどね。君が遠坂と一緒にいた理由はそれか。そうだよね。マスター同士手を組んだ方が効率がいい。
Fuck! No! Fuck! No! I thought it was bait, but he knows about the masters. Oh, Shinji, you fuck! Oh no! I mean, yes! Why am I sad about this? Oh man! We can legally kill him now! Yes! Wow! Let's fucking go. Oh, yes. Man. Turns out it was a good thing that he appeared before us, yes. And we kill him. I mean, we should. Let's call Saber. Saber, fuck him up. That's a way of putting it. I mean, yes. Anyway, Saber, twist his balls off. Exactly. Saber, chop off his balls.
Shinji, お前。
そう警戒するなよエミヤ。僕と君の仲だろ。お互い隠し事はなしにしようじゃないか。
To think that these guys were actually friends once upon a time. Saber slap him in the balls.
君が何を連れているかは知らない。けど、君もマスターなんていうひどい役目を押し付けられたんだろう。
Man, he's a master too. He's a master too. He's a master too. I wonder what kind of servant he has. Since he's so blunt about this, not an ounce of hesitation. He's a master and not at all shy about it.
まさかお前がマスターなのか、シンジ。
だからそうだって言ってるだろ。ああ、でも勘違いはしないでくれ。僕は誰とも争う気はない。そりゃ襲われたら殺し返すけど、手を出されないうちは黙ってる。ほら、この辺りエミヤっぽいだろ。僕も。
My friend, friend, quote unquote friend. You're not my friend. A pleb like you will never be my friend. You're probably the only person that I truly do want to attack. Like, genuinely. Shinji giggles. From what he's saying, it's clear he's a master, but...
まあ、こっちもエミヤがマスターだって知って驚いてるんだ。意外なのはお互い様ってことで、少し話し合わないか？
話し合う。それは構わないが。
Attack Saber. Exactly.
そりゃあ今後のことさ。さっきも言ったけど、僕は戦うつもりはない。けど他はそうでもないんだろ。ならさ、いつか来る災難に備えておかないと不安じゃないか。一人じゃ不安だけど、二人ならなんとかなると思わない？
Yeah, I do not trust this asshole. Is Shinji asking me to team up with him?
ま、こんなところで話をするのもなんだろ。誰に聞かれるかもわからないし、場所を変えよう。
No, do not let him get, you know, do not, you do not find yourself get all alone with him.
そうだね。僕の家がいい。あそこなら遠坂の目も届かないし、襲われても安心だ。
I do not agree with that.
場所を変えるって何言ってんだ。昼休みももう終わるし、話があるなら。
バカ？授業なんてサボればいいじゃん。ほら、いいから行こう。エミヤがマスターって知って嬉しいんだから、あまり水を差さないでよね。
Bro, that motherfucker actually has some audacity. After treating your sister like shit, after being such an asshole to everybody, and after being the fucking reason, one of the reasons, but not the sole reason, still, after being one of the reasons why Shiru himself in the beginning had to quit the club activity, you have the audacity to say all this shit. Fuck no. Fuck to the no.
そんなわけにいくか。授業を抜け出したら不審に思われるだろう。
ち、融通が利かないやつだな。ああ、そうか。それはそうだよね。普通は警戒する。けど安心しなよ。何があってもこっちから仕掛けることはないさ。ほら、僕が騙し討ちなんかするように見えるかい？
Yes, actually. Yes.
ああ、そうか。確かに、おいそれとはついていけないな、それは。
まあいいさ。そっちだってサーバントを連れてるんだろ。そんな危ない相手に喧嘩なんて仕掛けないよ。
Shiro was really like, oh yes, yes. I'm glad he was like that. Huh? Does Shinji think I have Saber with me right now? Actually, no. Shinji just can't see the servant in spirit form. That's why he thinks I have Saber with me.
いいから行くよ。遠坂に見つかったら、僕も君もただじゃ済まないんだから。
I'm telling Toshaka. There is no way. Toshaka is 1,000 times better than you. Shinji starts to walk away. I guess I have no choice but to follow him. No! I'm interested to hear what Shinji has to say, so at this point I should just give up on attending afternoon classes. No! No! Fuck. Shiro is such a moron. We walk up the hill. I cannot believe we're doing this. With that asshole of them all. We are in a residential area with Western style houses in stark contrast to my house. Shiro, what the fuck? Exactly. I hear Toshaka's house is at the top of this hill, and I remember the Matu's house is right below it, like it's trying to hide or something. Ooh, nice castle. The Matu house is still as impressive as I remember. I visited it a few times during middle school, but I haven't been near it recently. I haven't been invited since Shinji and I drifted apart, and above all, Sakura doesn't like me coming here. Oh, I guess she does it for our own protection. That's why she doesn't like it. It's daytime, but the mansion is dark. The whole place is designed so that sunlight doesn't get in, and there is not much in the way of lighting inside. Man, the guy literally walked inside a dark house in the middle of a fucking war with another master, which he damn well knows that he's an asshole. And to top it all off, it's as if this guy is doing completely the opposite stuff of what Rin told him. Rin fucking told Shiro, do not isolate yourself. You won't have Saber with you at school. Brain? What's that? Apparently something that he truly doesn't know what is, or never had to begin with. Oh man, there's honestly a decent enough chance of someone smacking into a wall if they don't know the layout of the place.
Emiya, こっちだ。今にいるから早く来い。
Can I eat it? I don't know when he got there, but I hear Shinji's voice from the back of the mansion. Even after a year, I still remember my way around the house, so I'm able to find the living room easily enough. Oh, what's up with this music that really sounds like impending doom? There's nothing in the way of lighting, even in the living room. The curtain is pulled shut, blocking out the sun. Not a hint of artificial light either, so the place is dark and gloomy.
エミヤ、こっちだ。
And he holds a gun. Can you imagine? You turn over and you realize that he's holding a gun. I turn towards the voice. There I see Shinji sitting on a chair and... You fuck! Man! His servant is fucking Medusa! No! Fuck! That actually scared the shit out of me because I wasn't expecting to see the servant just standing there menacingly. Kinda hot though, not gonna lie. Anyway, I do like long hair, yes. Anyway, a woman, dark like obsidian, standing behind him. He's so ugly. I mean, he is. The guy truly... the guy's actually, the guy's mighty wannabe. Actually sitting in a way, seemingly as if he's, you know... Seemingly as if... I think she's the caster, right? No. Rider? Yes, Rider. There we go. As I was saying, yeah, you know, mighty wannabe, sitting on the chair as if he's hot shit, but the guy really is just ass. Okay, Master, Shinji Matu, gender female, 57 kilograms and 172 centimeters, alignment chaotic good. Okay, yeah, Medusa is actually a good person. She just doesn't follow laws, which is okay. She has an A+ noble phantasm, if you look at here. Actually strong noble phantasm in order to take down Hercules. Maybe. Everything else is pretty average for her. Especially E. Like, she must be the first one to have an E. We don't know who she is yet, but I know that she is, you know, Medusa, of course. And yeah. Okay, so now we know Saber, Lancer, Archer, Rider, Berserker, Caster, and Assassin is the only thing that's left. A woman, dark like obsidian, standing behind him. The guy just wanted to gloat about the hot chick of a servant that he got. I mean, we're not different, actually. Every time someone gets a you know, a 4-star, 5-star servant in Fate Grand Order, we just send it on the group chat, and everyone is like, "Fuck you," because masters basically hate other masters. Disgusting. I know. A chill runs down my spine. The chill is so intense it stings the back of my neck.
2人だけで話をするんじゃなかったのか、シンジ。
This is the equivalent of showing off his gacha pool. Exactly. That's so funny. I know. Look, like in the previous, like when Draco was, you know, when Draco was banner was out, I got Draco. All right, I was one of the lucky people who actually got Draco. Like funnily enough, somehow, some way, you know, beginner's luck, I actually got Draco, right? And I got shitted over on the group chat. I was like, "Hey guys, I got Draco," and everyone was like, "Fuck you, fuck you." I take a step back.
やだな、用心だよ。エミヤが襲いかかってきたら怖いからね。ライダーにはすぐ近くにいてもらわないと。
Shinji reaches out towards his dark servant, Rider. So much for a dark servant. She's actually a good person. A chaotic, good, but good. His fingers caress along her waist, then stroke down her thigh. Motherfucker. Brother, brother, she's a motherfucker. Well, she's a heroic spirit, first and foremost. You should be afraid of her too. Just saying. And, well, to be fair, Medusa is cool and all. But, bro, I mean, she is Medusa. Disgustingly, yeah, I know. Man. And Medusa just sits there and takes the harassment? Jesus Christ, girl. I mean, I know you want to win the war, but you really have to go through sexual harassment for that shit? Jesus, woman. Medusa, slap him, exactly. Hello, Light, welcome to stream. You came in at a weird time. Okay, don't get a room, you two. Like, what the fuck? Ryder doesn't move a muscle. Don't tell me. You used one of the... No, he didn't use anything. He doesn't have the seals. He's not the master. He doesn't have the seals. His hands are not covered. What could it be? Of course it must be one of the two arms, right? Shiru, slap him. Exactly. Okay, he's not a master. He's bullshitting this entire time. Highly likely he's a novice mage or some shit that just knows about the war. He doesn't have the seals. He doesn't have the seals. There's no way. Conan comes out today. Well, depends on what you mean today. For me, Phenon comes out the day after tomorrow, 6 a.m. early morning. Ryder doesn't move a muscle. She's still as a statue, keeping watch on me through veiled eyes. I imagine she can even see my fingertips shivering.
人を連れてきてそれか。用心深いにも程があるんじゃないのか、シンジ。
冗談だってば。エミヤはそういうのができるやつじゃないって分かってるよ。
Oh yeah, time zones. Yeah, unfortunately light. But hey, have fun with Phenon once you pull him.
まあ、けどお前のサーバントは別だからね。僕だってこいつをしつけるのには苦労したんだ。サーバントがマスターの命令に従わないってのは珍しいことじゃないだろ。だからさ、これはちょっとした牽制だと思ってくれ。
A servant who doesn't obey their master. Now that I look closer, Ryder is a little different than Saber. Saber is silent, but she's not frosty. I sense only coldness from Ryder. A human almost completely lacking humanity. Oh, she's a good guy. She's a good guy, guys. I swear. A dark figure that looks like the blood in its veins has discolored. What the fuck did you do to her, you pervy fuck? She doesn't give the impression of a heroic spirit turned servant. I can only sense something inorganic, devoid of any life. No! Medusa, no! I'm excited for Saber. I'm skipping Phenon. Okay, good. Okay, fair enough. I will have time for Saber, so I really do not want to skip for Phenon. So my goal for this patch is to get Phenon and maybe get Sparkle too, hopefully.
ライダーは俺のサーバントへの牽制か。あんまりいい気分じゃないな。
ごめん。何分こっちは素人だからさ。エミヤみたいに慣れてるってわけじゃないんだ。そのあたりは勘弁してくれ。
俺だって慣れているわけじゃないけどな。
そうなのか。なんだ。なら君も呼び出せばいいじゃないか。その方がお互い理解し合えるし、すごく公平だ。
Oh yeah, I really want to know how he will actually wiggle himself out of this one.
ああ、それがいい。ねえエミヤ。僕のも見せたんだからさ。
Man,
君のサーバントも見せてくれない？
the guy really is flexing the gacha balls. Huh? I showed you my favorite character. Now, would you like for you to? I would like for you to actually show me your, your summon too, pretty please, if you don't mind, obviously. Shinji really thinks Saber's right next to me. F-Zero, yep. It's probably best to let him keep thinking that.
断る。そっちが牽制してくれるならそれでいいだろう。話し合いならそれで十分だ。
何それ。あのさ、僕が見たいって言ってるんだよ。何気取ってるか知らないけど、言うこと聞いといた方がいいんじゃないの？
Wow, the guy really is demanding. I want to see it. I want to see your summon. I want to see it. I just want to. Come on, I showed you mine. Man, he really acts like a kid. An annoying bastard, that Shinji guy. I hate this Shinji so much. I know. This brat. Yep.
なら話はここまでだ。別にサーバントの見せ合いをしに来たんじゃない。そんなことが目的だったんならここで帰る。
I didn't come here to show you my summon. If that's what you wanted, I'm fucking off. Of course I will not show you which characters I pulled.
そうかよ。使えないやつだな。相変わらず。
He moans discontentedly and slumps further into his chair.
いいよ、本題に入ろう。と言っても話すべきことなんて一つだけだけどね。さっきも言ったけど、僕と協力しないか、エミヤ。マスターになったものの聖杯戦争っていうのがどんなものか知らなくてさ、一人でいるよりは信用できるやつと手を組みたいんだ。
You do, like, even if you were saying the truth, let's say, for example, that you are saying the truth, you're too much of an asshole to trust anyway down the line. Highly likely you will kill us the very moment you get the chance after, everything is said and done.
待った。その前に俺も聞きたいことがある。返事をするのはそれからだ。
何？僕がどうしてマスターになったかってこと？
I nod. As far as I know, Shinji's not a mage. Until I found out how Shinji was selected to be a master, I don't intend on working with him.
マスターは魔術師であることが大前提だと聞いた。俺も未熟ながら魔術をかじっていて、偶然サーバントと契約してマスターになったんだが、シンジも偶然サーバントを呼び出して聖杯戦争に巻き込まれたのか。
If that's what happened with him, we're in the same boat. I don't think I'd be able to refuse his proposal to team up in that case.
へえ、エミヤは偶然マスターになったのか。そうなんだ。よかった。それなら納得できる。
Shinji giggles like it's the funniest thing he's ever heard.
僕も似たようなものかな。本人の意思に反してマスターになってしまったという点では同じだ。けど勘違いするなよ。僕はマスターが何であるか知っていたし、聖杯戦争のことだって前から知っていた。マトウの家はね、お前の家なんかとは違うれっきとした魔術師の家系なんだからさ。
What? The Matos are a family of mages?
聞いてないぞ、そんなの。待てよ、それじゃあシンジと。
And Sakura, his sister, has also trained in magecraft?
落ち着けよエミヤ。マトウ家はね、魔術師の家系ではあるけど、もう枯れてしまった一族なんだ。マトウの先祖は遠坂の家と一緒にこの土地にやってきたらしいが、日本の土が合わなかったんだってさ。代を重ねるごとに魔術回路ってやつ、それが減っていって、僕が生まれた時にはもうマトウの血筋は一般人に戻ってしまったそうだ。
I see. Ordinary humans, okay.
だからマトウの人間は魔術師じゃない。昔魔術師であった家系なだけなんだ。
It's just a line that used to be mages. Okay, interesting, interesting.
昔は魔術師だった。それじゃあ今は知識だけが残っているのか。
So they just know that magic exists, and that's it. I love Sakura but hate him. Yeah, same. Same, Light.
ああ、残念ながらね。けど魔術回路がなくなったって魔術を学ぶことに変わりはない。マスターのことも聖杯戦争のことも調べればすぐに分かった。突然マスターに選ばれてこうやって落ち着けるのも先代の教えがあったからなのさ。
Okay. I see. When I became a master, it was Toshaka who taught me about Holy Grail wars. So similarly, Shinji was able to understand his own situation thanks to the writings his family passed down.
つまりシンジは魔術の知識だけを教えられてきたんだな。ならさくらも同じように魔術を習ってきたのか。
はあ、はあ、もう本当に何も知らないんだな君。いいかい？古い家柄の魔術師は一人にしか秘術を伝えないんだ。子供が二人いたら跡取りにするのは長男だけだよ。一つのものを二つに分けたら力が薄まるだろう。 10の魔術を一つの結晶にして残していき、血をより濃くしていくのが魔術師だ。いくら肉親だからって安売りはしないのさ。
A mage's job is to collect 10 Magecraft disciples and crystallize them, then leave that to the heir to strengthen the bloodline. There are no exceptions, not even for family.
だから魔術師の家系はね、跡取り以外に魔術は教えない。後継者に選ばれなかった子供は自分の家が魔術を学ぶものだと知らずに育てられるか養子に出すっていうのがセオリーなのさ。
Interesting. So Sakura is as pure as ever. Yes! 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 Best girl. Best girl is pure. Let's go.
そうか。それならよかった。
Exactly. That is a relief. A sign in relief. I want Sakura to live a normal, peaceful life, having nothing to do with Magecraft. I would never want her to get involved in a battle that forces someone to fight without reason.
さあ、これで分かっただろ、エミヤ。僕はマスターになったものの、魔術には疎い。君は、そうだね。少しは使えるって言うけど、知識の方は素人同然だ。ほら、ちょうどいいと思わないか？勝手にマスターにさせられた者同士、協力しようよ。
The cipher banner is gone for me. Whoa! Really? Already? I see.
それは構わないが、確認するけど、それは身を守るためなんだな、シンジ。
いや、それもあるけど、まずは当面の敵を叩かないとまずいんじゃない？僕、なんか彼女から目の敵にされてるみたいだしさ。
Our immediate enemy. Okay, I feel like she's been giving me the evil eye.
目の敵にされてる？まさかお前、それ遠坂のこと言ってるのか？
They tend to clear off the limited banner like half a day before the new versions. I know that, but you know, the time differences, right? Like, I'm pretty sure that if I was to, you know, check Honkai Star Rail right now, the banner is still there.
そんなの決まってるじゃないか。そうでもなければ僕を邪険にするものか。いいか、あいつは他のマスターを許さないやつだぞ。そんなの一緒にいるエミヤだってわかるだろう。けどさ、何の物好きか知らないけど、遠坂は君に気を許している。あの隙のない女がだぜ。ほら、倒すには絶好の機会だと思わない？
I checked and it's not. I see. I love Tosaka Rin. She's cool. I love Rin. She gives me drama. What? Shinji holds his hand out to shake. Fuck no. Shinji doesn't understand the attractiveness of Shiru's Failson energy. Yeah. True. What server are you on? Well, for me, it's Europe, and I think Luz also has European. She's also in the European server. I won't be a part of that. Actually, I can't. If Shinji really wanted to protect himself, he would have asked Oshaka to, not just me. Besides,
シンジ、聖杯戦争を管理している奴がいるのは知ってるか？
ああ、教会の神父だってね。前回の生き残りだって言うけど、うるさそうだから会ってないよ。
he knows somehow about the priest.
僕は魔術師じゃないんだから、魔術師としてのルールなんて押し付けられるのは面倒じゃない？
I'm in North America server. North America, you serious? Shinji's contradicting himself. If he really wanted to stop fighting, he should have gone straight to Kotomine.
シンジ、学校に結界が貼ってあることは知っているのか？
知ってるよ。 僕にはわからないけどライダーが教えてくれた。それがどうしたっていうのさ。
あれはお前じゃないのか。登坂は学校にいるマスターの仕業だと言っていたけど。
ああ、あれは僕じゃないよ。確かにあの学園にはもう一人マスターがいるから。
Yeah, okay, how many masters does that fucking school has? So far we have Toshaka, Shiru, now we have Shinji, 3 masters, there's a 4th one. For Saber I have 33 special express passes and 21,000 stellar J's for Saber. What? How many pulls do you have? Man. Wait, I just said for Saber twice. Yeah, don't worry about it. I get it. Well, wow, you have been farming quite a lot.
登坂は一人しかいないと言っていたぞ。
登坂を信用しすぎるのもなんだけどね。ま、それは別にしても、あいつは間違ってるよ。
131 pulls plus 33, 164. Nice. Bravo. You know how many I have? Along with the Oniric shards, I have 50. But at the very least, I have guarantee on Phenon, I suppose.
登坂が探っている気配は魔術回路ってやつなんだろ。
I'm fine with my humble 121 pulls. That is not humble, Luz. Just to be fair, that is not humble. You have at the very least 1 5-star to earn. I have 50. Just 50. Saga's trying to trace masters by sensing their magic circuits, right?
なら僕は彼女が感知できるマスターじゃない。だって元から魔術回路なんてないんだから。初めからさ、僕は普通のマスターたちのレーダーに映らない存在なんだよ。
I skipped 3.2 and 3.3. I see. So you have been farming for quite a while. The presence of mages or command spells ultimately activates through magical energy. But if someone without magical energy becomes a master, the only way to identify them would be seeing them directly. Toshaka's method of seeking out people with their own magical energy wouldn't lead her to masters like Shinji. Shinji doesn't have a single one of the traits Toshaka is expecting in a master.
そうか。そうなると、今登坂が感知しているマスターっていうのは他にいるんだろう。
I should warn Toshaka about this when I get home. With that settled, there is no point in me staying here any longer.
おい、エミヤ。協力の話はどうなんだよ。
それは断る。登坂を倒すなんて相談には乗らない。
It means I skipped Castoriki and Iakini. I see. So you have been skipping quite a lot now. Well, I hope it's worth it, Light. I hope it's worth it.
第一、あいつは何もしていないだろう。あいつとはいずれ戦うことになるけど、今は信頼できるし、していたいんだ。
何かあってからじゃ遅いと思うけどね。まあ、そういうならいい。僕も君と同じく様子を見るさ。
Chiru is loyal to his husband, Rin. True. He is loyal to the husband, yes. I'm guaranteed 1 saber. That's good. I hope you get more than 1 if that's what your goal is. Surprisingly, Shinji gives up. He doesn't try to stop me from going home, and he doesn't send Ryder to attack me. Somehow. Shinji really is a complicated guy. He may act like a jerk, but he seems to try to play fair in his own way. Somehow.
なあ、シンジ。しつこいようだけど、さくらはお前のことを知ってるのか？
知らないし、教えてやるつもりもない。マトウの跡取りは僕だからね。さくらには何も知らないまま、僕の妹でいさせてやるさ。
助かる。さくらにはあのままでいてほしい。
I'm going to be lasting for a while, so I'm going to E6, S5 Saber, and 1 Firefly. Okay, good. Quite the goal.
そうか。そこまでさくらの心配をされちゃ兄貴として礼をしないとね。よし、一ついいことを教えてやるよ、エミヤ。誰だかは知らないけど、マスターの一人は寺に巣を張ってるよ。
Whoa, that's quite the piece of information. One of the masters has set up a nest for themselves in a temple.
寺ってまさか竜道寺にか。
ああ、僕のサーバントが言うには山には魔女が潜んでいるそうだ。大規模に魂を集めているそうだから早めに叩かないと厄介らしい。
If that's true, that makes 5 masters. And if this witch is collecting a massive amount of souls, there's a high probability it's the cause of what came up in the news this morning.
話はそれだけだよ。それじゃあライダー、送ってやってよ。いいかい？エミヤは味方だから傷つけるんじゃないぞ。
Shinji orders Ryder and she walks closer to me.
いや、それは
遠慮するなって。家を出るまでは僕の責任なんだから。怪我をされたら困る。
Why be such a creep about it though, bro?
ああ、ライダー。送るのは玄関まででいいからな。外にさえ出てくれたら僕とは無関係だから。それまでは丁重に送ってやれ。
Oh, balls. The guy is such a dick. You only have to see him as far as the front door. Once he's out of the house, he's not my concern, so go ahead and kill him. But treat him well until then. Shinji retreats to the back room. I silently look towards Ryder. Hi. So, what's your name? Can you imagine? Excuse me, I know you have titles and such, but would you mind telling me your name from, from whatever, heroic story you're coming from? I would like an autograph, that's why. If we stay one more sec with this guy, I'll get cancer. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. The black-garbed rider says nothing. Almost as if that fucker has done some mind break shit to her. What surprises me though is that when I take a closer look, I notice she has a graceful and innocent looking face. Yeah, no shit, bro. Stop getting greased by every fucking female you encounter! Her floor-length purple hair, oh my god. Ugh. Do not imagine that. Ugh. Exudes a foul odor of blood, but at the same time, she's unbelievably beautiful. A taste of metal, but nice. Are we going to stay at night? Yeah, maybe. Why not? I realize I'm staring because of her appearance, and I'm embarrassed for a moment, but I feel like her face and her outfit just don't match at all. I mean, she looks like some BDSM shit. Medusa, please slap him. Yeah. If I had to boil her down to a single phrase, she's like a priestess dripping in blood. Okay. She's both holy and evil. Ryder is a walking contradiction. Why are all heroic spirits so beautiful? If heroic spirit, then why hot? Why look? Why do I have to every time I pull for a character? Why are they so hot? Am I pulling for? Okay. Am I pulling for people to fight in a war, or am I pulling fucking porn star? Literally, this is exactly what she's asking. I love Ryder as a character. Yeah, she's cool. As I think this, I find myself looking up at Ryder's face out of sheer curiosity. Wow, she's pretty tall for a woman. Whoa, goddamn. Whoa, she's big. Wait, what's that? No, that meme. Damn, that's big. If I treat that, if a threat that can kill me, why not? Why hot? Exactly. If threat, then why hot? Man, she's easily 170 centimeters tall. How about 170 centimeters tall? Okay, I'm 10 centimeters taller than her. Okay, okay. She may be tall for Japanese people, but she's not tall for a Greek woman. Just saying. I mean, she's about on the average actually. 70 is it's fine. Shiru, can you stay loyal to your husbands for a sec? Yeah, no, we have to, you know, expand the harem. I mean, this really isn't the time for a calm observation. Being alone with her is a problem in itself. I should hurry out of the Matu mansion. Okay, thank you, Medusa. Raider sticks with me all the way to the entrance. I don't know about this. She doesn't even seem alive, but maybe she'll answer if I try talking to her. Fuck no! I have to talk to her. Sorry, I don't know why, but I really want to talk to her. Wait, what does the flowchart say? Is it gonna be like a bad ending if I, you know, stay? Fuck no! I wanna talk to her. I cannot. Talk to her. There is no goddamn way I'm gonna let a chance like this slip me by. I would have talked to the servant even if it was Hercules. I do not give a shit. I just like the idea of having conversations with heroic spirits. Still taller than me though. True. If I have to guess, maintenance on Honkai Star should be at 4:30 to 5. Yeah, on your region perhaps. Yeah. I asked, not really expecting a response. Please answer, please answer, please answer, please answer, please answer, please answer. Please, please, please. There's no change in Ryder, just her long hair fluttering in the wind. Oh. Okay. Do not tell her that! You're technically on their side, you fucking moron! Do not remind her that we are enemies! Sorry for asking such a stupid question when we are supposed to be enemies. Man, zero diplomacy on Shiro's part. The last thing you want when you are in danger or perhaps in impending doom is for the enemy to realize something, or, you know, the opposition, whatever that the opposition may be, to basically do not tell them things that they should probably keep in mind. That's what I'm saying. If they forgot about it, then it's to your advantage. Just saying. Just act stupid. Sometimes acting stupid, it's actually the smartest thing, believe it or not. Please slap him. Yeah, he actually deserves a slap right here. I step out through the door, raising my hand to show her my appreciation for seeing me out. But then... She speaks. She speaks. She speaks also. Nice voice. Thank you. Thanks for the intel. Thanks. I want to hear the performance again. Thanks for the intel. Shiro, where are your brain cells? Yeah. She spoke. I know. So you do have a voice. Beautiful voice on top of that, ma'am. Anyway, have a nice day. Knows how the minds of men work. Man, having Medusa of all people actually saying that speaks volumes. Let me tell you something. If it's Medusa the one who's saying that speaks volumes. She will totally destroy him. Yep. Ryder speaks indifferently. I realize her voice is drawing me in and shake my head to clear it. Thanks, Medusa. I catch myself getting surprised, but I manage to reply. I guess that was funny because
人がいいのですね、あなたは。シンジが懐柔しようというのもわかります。
she smiled. She smiled. That's why she may be chaotic, but she's chaotic. Good. Don't forget, she's good. She's good and chaotic, but you know, good. Nonetheless, as I've said before. Like I have no hope. Yeah. Shiro and Miya days dumb stuff. Yeah. You say that after he touched her like that? Like what? Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah. Yeah, actually I forgot about that. That slipped my mind. Yeah. Whoa. Shiro, he touched her, bro. That's foul. But for some reason, actually, she, you know, she actually just took it. I suppose. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with Fate. Sometimes Fate characters sometimes. Ryder giggles softly, then disappears into the Matu house. I do hope nothing naughty is gonna happen in there after we're gone. Then again, it's not none of our business now, is it? Man, every fucking stream I find myself dying of laughter in Fate. What's wrong with this man? Archer, you are my only hope. Exactly. I walk down the hill and return to the intersection. If I walk towards the residential area on the other side, I'll be heading home, but I can hear their moans from over here. Can you imagine? Man, oh man, snap out of it. Man, okay, let's be honest. I become more and more unhinged the more tired I get, and I am extremely tired right now. Half more, like, I really have to get through this past, like, 30 minutes, and, close the stream because we're not gonna have a good time after that. Man, if this keeps going on. You did not say that. Seba and the rest of the female cast slap him. No, come on. Okay, fair enough. That's about an hour's walk towards the mountain from here. The desolated mountain road eventually reaches the gates of Ryodo Temple. Ryodo Temple is a big temple up on the mountain. It's about the size of our skull. The cemetery is large. The temple itself is like a small world of its own, with about 50 training monks living on its grounds. I'll join them. I'll be the first, actually. Fair enough. Okay. Bring it. I cannot... You know, I cannot say anything about this. I deserve it. The people in town use the Ryodo Temple for various purposes, but they also respect it as a sacred place that shouldn't be entered lightly. You haven't been going to the church, my boy, and by church I mean the temple of Buddha. Blasphemy. Haven't been there ever since I stayed there for some mental training last summer. I know temple life is harsh during the winter, so I was thinking about visiting during winter break.
Hmm?
Oh, it's him. Oh, how the fuck do you know? Oh, wait a minute, I forgot you're in the same class. I just thought that, you know, because he's the student council president, he probably knows for every single student that probably skips class or some shit. But highly likely he knows because they're in the same class. Also, my bro, look, there was a good reason. Cover up for me, will ya? Come on, that's what bros do. Speak of the devil. I ran into Ryodo Temple's hair, Issei Ryodo, on the road. I forgot he exists. Oh, come on, he's a cool guy. How can you forget him?
生徒会でやることもないので帰ってきたのだが、何かあったのか？見たところお山を眺めていたようだが。
ああ、別に何かあったわけじゃない。なんとなく家に帰りたくなっただけだ。
なんとなくで授業を休まれては教師は商売上がったりだ。で、なぜお山なんぞを拝んでおったのかと聞いているのだが。
I forget other men exist besides Archer. Well, I guess I understand that. For, like, on your case, I understand it, Luz. On your case, yes.
ちょっとな。 伊勢、一つ聞くけど、最近さ、なんか変わったことないか？
うん。変動など左半時だが、さりとて劇的な境地に至ることもなし。お山は日々これ平穏。しかるに平穏こそ日常よ。
悪い伊勢、真面目な話をしているんだ。
失礼な。こっちだって真面目だぞ。
Wait a minute, what? Change is constant but doesn't lead to big dramatic developments. The mountain is always at peace and peace is the focus of daily life. Okay, so he was being for real.
みたいだな。ならいいんだ。取り越し苦労だった。
うん。わかればよい。俺がエミヤ相手にふざけるものか。
Issa clears his throat to calm himself down.
だが、うん。変化があるといえばあるのだが、どうしたものかな。
変化って寺にか？
ああ、お山ではなくうちの空気が浮ついている。親父殿の知り合いらしいのだが、少しばかり厄介な客人を迎えていてな。これが結構な美人であるから始末が悪い。
She's a beautiful woman of which makes it a touchy subject. Acquaintance of your father? No. No, the other master. The other master is his father. Oh. Oh no. Oh, we're so fucked.
まったく。皆も女一人に何を騒いでいるのやら。
There's something special about that woman, my boy.
女って、竜道寺って尼さんいたっけ？
おらぬ。訳ありでな。祝言まで部屋を貸し与えているのだが、いや、これが確かに美しい人でな。井戸から水を汲む姿など、俺でも目を奪われるほどだ。
訳ありってどういうわけだよ。って、伊勢？おーい、俺の話聞こえてるか？
He's actually spacing out.
いいか。だから女性はいけないんだ。女性は。
Strong virgin energy. Actually, Be Gone thought you will never take away my virginity, guy. Man, I mean, he's a monk per se, so it makes sense, no? It makes sense. But of course.
色欲立つべし。落ち着け。一斉。
Women. Bad news. These succubuses reject lust. Reject. The student council president mumbles some sort of sutra.
もしもーし、大丈夫か、伊勢？
Wow.
問題ない。修行不足なので、より精進したいと思う。
Wow. Wow, I can tell he's not listening. He's probably thinking of bending her in this very moment, but Issei continues to mumble, giving himself a pep talk and disappears into the town's outskirts. Completely dazed, I guess. What the fuck? By the time I get back home, the sun is almost setting. And just like yesterday, I'm the first one back home. Sakura and Fujine will probably get here soon too, and Toshaka will come home later on.
シンジから聞いた話は、さくらと藤姉が帰ってからだな。
There's no point in talking in secret when those two are around. Having decided that, I better prepare dinner. Toshaka beat me with her cooking last night, and I need to do something to improve Fujine's mood. The secret ingredient to get great dishes is time and effort rather than love. If I want to guarantee my win, I'll have to spend double the time I usually would on cooking. Ooh, lock in! Time for payback. And so, here's what happened.
何よ、負けてないんだから。遠坂さんのバカ、いじめっ子。ですから、私が言っているのは料理の味じゃありません。 藤村先生曰く今までで一番美味しい夕食なんですから、みんなに分け与えた方がいいんじゃないかって話です。
Okay.
言ってることが違うと思う。遠坂さん、シロの作ったご飯はあんまり食べたくないって言ったじゃない。それは朝だけの話です。夕飯はきちんと取りますし、そもそも夕食は私とエミヤ君との交代制なんですから、私が食べるのは当然の権利じゃないですか。
I will eat dinner like everyone in the media and my arrangement start cooking dinner, okay?
それが嫌だというのでしたら、明日からは藤村先生が代わってください。
Gaslighter.
的確に急所をついてくるその性格、くそ、こんなひどい教え子だとは思わなかったよ。
Yeah, the student's favorite is actually the biggest of devils in the backstage. And with that, Fujine reluctantly returns the wooden container of rice to the dining table. 5 servings of my specialty mixed rice safely return to the dining table.
藤根、今日は山ほど飯作ったんだから、別にがっつく必要なんかないぞ。
Manipulation master. Exactly. That's the actual master that she is. The first is a manipulation master, and then, you know, a master as in, you know, a master servant, you know, of the Holy Grail War.
そうですね。でも先輩、これはちょっと作りすぎかなとか。
Hello, Toshaka, by the way. Toshaka, what the fuck? Sakura. Excuse me. I have too many names to keep in mind. I'm glad you made an appearance in this stream.
4人分のタレを2段重ねというのは明らかに重量過多です。
Double-tiered barrel with food enough for 4 people is certainly over the top.
タレじゃない、おひつ。いいんだよ。今日のメインはご飯なんだから多めに作っても。余ったらおにぎりにするから、明日の昼飯にもなるし。
それ私の分もいい？私チャーハンは好きじゃないんだけど、これは別格。ねえねえ、なんかいろいろ入ってるけど何入れたわけ？
If she didn't, your thumbnail would be a lie. You're not a liar, are you? True. I'm glad. Somehow, some way, look, unironically though, somehow, some way, I always find myself having correct thumbnails most of the time for the correct continuation of the story, even though I have no fucking idea what would happen.
基本的にはキノコの炊き込みご飯ですよね。油物を混ぜる代わりに柚子で香りを取ってるあたり細かいです。
She knows?
いいもん。こうなったら私一人で空にするんだから見てなさいよ。
You're gonna grow fat. Fujine must have given up monopolizing the wooden container of rice, but she starts to shovel food in her mouth with alarming speed. The moment her rice bowl is empty, she thrusts it out, requesting another helping.
いいけど、そんなに急がなくてもなくならないぞ、藤根。
いいの。シローのご飯は私が食べるんだから。昨日今日やってきた人にはあげないもん。
I read, it says some stranger who just bars into our lives, but I read some stranger who just banged into our lives. Oh man, I am getting more unhinged. Okay, I think 20 more minutes, just 20 more minutes, and we're done. I have to push through into our lives, eat any of this food. Okay. She's gonna choke. Yeah, she is. Fujine snatches the rice bowl. I really don't get it. That picture. Let's go. Fujine, please go to the psychologist. Yeah. Hello, folks. Welcome to stream. Oh, man. Okay. Sakura laughs uncomfortably. Toshaka looks exasperated and ignores Fujine. And Saber just sits eating her food. Saber is just the best. Saber is really the one who's truly having the time of her life. Hello, Joker. Welcome to the stream. Man. Man. I worked pretty hard to make all of this, but it's looking like that might have backfired. The dinner, which I intended to make Toshaka admit defeat, ended up boisterously thanks to Fujine's eccentric behavior. Ended in boisterously. I don't even know how to pronounce this word. This is the first time I've heard of it. Thanks to Fujine's eccentric behavior. Yeah. She looks more tiny than usual. True. She does look a little bit more tiny than usual.
それじゃあ先輩、失礼しますね。
ねえ。
おう。藤根、さくらをよろしくな。ちゃんと家まで送ってやってくれよ。
はいはい。分かってるから安心なさい。
Fujine takes Sakura's hand. Man, I cannot read anymore. I'm too tired. Fujine takes Sakura's hand and they turn to go.
何しろ。なんか不思議そうな顔してるけど。
What?
そりゃ不思議だ。普通人間はあれだけ食うと身動きが取れなくなる。
So she doesn't grow fat. Where do you think that it goes then? Obviously doesn't go to her assets. She's 25 and she's still flatter than Sakura actually. And Sakura is like 7 years younger than her. Interesting. One of the mysteries that will never be uncovered. Actually, no. That is my wish. Yes, that's what I'm gonna wish once I win the Holy Grail War. Where or the food that Fujine eats goes. I have to know. After 2 days of meeting wife after wife, they will finally catch a break. Yeah. What did you just say? Please stop talking. But I have to know. Okay, man, I'm getting unhinged. 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes. Come on. We can do this. Or at the very least, end the chapter. Fine, after finished eating it all. Okay, what? And the problem is that Taiga doesn't realize that people have limits. Yeah, truly is a mystery. I really wanna wish that. Once we win the Holy Grail War, we have to wish for knowledge about Taiga. You can't really expect something like that from a wild tiger. Wild tiger? Yeah. Hopefully we can try to keep her contained so she doesn't run wild in polite society.
じゃ、また明日な。夜更かしするなよ、二人とも。
Okay.
おやすみなさい、先輩。
Bye, Burst Girl.
おやすみしろ。
Bye, Tiger. I see the two off and go back to the living room. I mentioned I had something to tell them after dinner, so Toshaka and Saber are sitting in the living room looking serious.
お疲れ様。
You changed
そ
already?
れで話っていうのは何？
Man, I love that whenever she goes wizard mode, she just wears this. Just as soon as everyone leaves.
他のマスターの話だ。
As soon as everyone leaves. Saber's brows furrow slightly. As a servant, her life is focused on combat rather than a peaceful daily routine. I still don't think her wounds have completely healed. Even with her healing powers, the chest wound Lancer's noble phantasm inflicted won't heal quickly. With that in mind, I hesitate to tell them about Shinji. I'm the same as Shinji. I'd want to avoid fighting as much as I can, and I don't think it's right for a young girl like Saber to wield a sword.
シロ、話があるのではないのですか？
I cannot believe the guy is actually bitching about it right now. Even the girls actually started getting concerned. They're like, is he gonna keep like staring stoically at us, or is he actually gonna answer? Someone slap him. Exactly.
ああ、そうだな。率直に言うとだな。今日 ライダーとそのマスターに会ってきた。
ライダーのマスターに会ってきたっていつの話よそれ。
Yeah, for some reason I knew that would fucking happen. But of course. I mean, Shiro really is that guy with that luck. New thumbnail. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, yeah, by the way, I just so happened to meet a new servant and a new master. Just saying. What? And they didn't kill you? Did you kill them? Can you imagine?
そんなバカな。一人で敵のマスターに会うなどと自分の身を何と考えているのですか。
Even Saber is like, what the fuck is up with this boy? What the fuck is up with this boy? What does he have in mind? What the fuck is going on inside his head?
待て、落ち着けってば。大丈夫。怪我なんてしていないから、そう怒らないでくれ。
Saber
怒る
is...
ななどと。いえ、私は怒ってなどいません。
Man, that sounded actually mad from Saber.
怒るななどと。いえ、私は怒ってなどいません。
Says in the most stern voice she can possibly give. And the guy is a freak who God knows what does with his servant. Oh, you know. You don't need God to know, Luz. Just saying. Man, I'm no, my God. I would have never said something like that if I wasn't so tired. Luz, save me. Slap me. No, man. I have to finish the stream.
シローの行動に呆れているだけです。
I'm simply stupefied by your action, Shiro. Yeah, she's definitely actually disappointed in you. So stupid. I mean, actually stupid. Like, there is no better word than describing what you are,
い
Shiro.
いに同じ。まあ、済んだことを言っても始まらないわ。それで、どういうことなのよ、シロ。
Shaka and Saber are glaring at me. Glaring. Obviously furious. Both of them, by the way. Ah, yes, the beautiful servant that saved your life, and also your beautiful idol, who also saved your life, actually fucking glaring at you because you're fucking stupid. How life works. Crap. I knew they would say something about me being rash, but I never imagined they would be so livid.
会ったのは今日の午後だ。話し合いをするっていうから付き合っただけで、別に戦ったわけじゃない。
見ればわかるわ。で、ライダーのマスターはどんなやつだったの？
What kind of person? You don't even wanna fucking know.
どんなやつかって、シンジだよ。学校で結界を探っていたら声をかけられてな。話があるからついてこいって、マトウの家まで行ったんだ。
Looking at him like, bruh, yep.
シンジって本当にシンジ？
Yeah. Yeah.
ああ、ライダーもシンジに従ってたし、聖杯戦争も知ってたさ。なんでも、マトウは由緒正しい魔術師の家系なんだって？
ああ、それはそうだけど、そんなはずないのよ。マトウの家は先代でもう枯渇しているはずだもの。何があろうとマトウの子供に魔術回路はつかない。これは絶対よ。
Yo, what is up with this different vibe of the, you know, into the night theme? Interesting. Not Shiro having trouble with his husbands again. Exactly. Shaka seems pretty sure of what she's saying. If she says so, then Shinji and Sakura really don't have any magic circuits.
ああ、シンジもそう言っていた。けど、知識だけは残ってたんだと。長男であるシンジにしか教えなかったそうだから、Sakuraは知らないって。
Man, imagine the very moment, like just now, Saber and Toshaka actually realized that Sakura could possibly be an enemy. And they were sitting side by side eating dinner together like no care in the world. Just bring this image into your mind. Like, what the fuck?
要するにさ、俺と似たタイプのマスターなんだよ、あいつ。自分には魔力がないから、遠坂の感知にも引っかからないとか言ってたぞ。
そう、まずったわね。確かにそういうケースだってあるか。魔導書が残っているんならマスターになるぐらいはできるだろうし。もうそれじゃあ私の行動ってあいつに筒抜けだったんだ。バカ。
Poor Toshaka. Also, it's times like this where her eyes look a little bit sharp, almost like a snake's. To Toshaka, I mean. Anyway, Toshaka's beating herself up for what she's done so far. She may be almost flawless, but it seems like she can be kind of ditzy too. The problem is most of those gaffes turn out to be fatal. True.
私のミスだわ。シンジのことはしっかりマークしておくべきだった。知っていたら結界を張らせるなんてこともなかったのに。
Interestingly enough, Purin. Yeah, interestingly enough, Shiru is actually right. Even though Rin is so... Well, she's smart. She's cunning. Actually puts a lot of effort in everything she actually, puts her mind to. But then she does one careless mistake, and that one careless mistake truly is fatal. Like, it's just the biggest fuck up. Regardless of all the preparation she has done, she's like the perfect catastrophe. She does things damn near perfect, and then she screws up at the end.
いや、学校の結界はシンジじゃないって言ってたぞ。学校にはもう一人マスターがいるんだとさ。
ええ、それはそうでしょうね。学校にはまだ一人私たちの知らないマスターがいるのは明白よ。けどシロ、あなたまさか結界を張ってないっていうシンジの言葉を信じてるの？
いや、そこまでお人よしじゃない。シンジが学校にいる以上、半分の割合でシンジの仕業だと思う。あとの半分はまだ正体が知れないマスターだろ。
半分ね。その時点で大したお人よしだと思うけど。
You really are a sucker. What the fuck?
まあそれはそれでいいわ。そういう余分なところがあなたの味だし、だからこそシンジは正体を明かしたんだろうしさ。まあいいわ。それでシンジと何を話したのよ、あなた。
Oh, nothing really. He just groped her servant in front of me. That's what we were doing. Man, do not say that. Do not say that. Not because it's Rin, but because it's Saber in front of them too.
手を組まないかだとさ。シンジも戦うつもりはないらしい。だから顔見知りとなら協力したいって風だったけど。
Yeah, he's just as Medusa. Yeah. Yeah.
シロ、あなたまさかシンジと。
Yes.
いや、断るだろう普通。俺もう遠坂と手を組んでるし。返事をするにしたってちゃんと遠坂に話を通さないとダメじゃないか。
うん、それはそうだけど、でも断ったって言った？
ああ、さっきはああ言ったけど、シンジへの返答は俺の独断でやっちまった。遠坂の耳に入れるような話でもなかったし。それともやっぱり早まったのか、俺。
別にシロの判断は正しいんじゃない？まああんた個人にお呼びがかかったんなら私が文句を言う筋合いでもないけどさ。
The way she's mumbling makes her seem like, well, not quite herself.
シンジからの話はそれだけだよ。俺の見た限りじゃライダーもそう強力なサーバントでもなかった。バーサーカーは言うに及ばず、ランサーより威圧感はなかったと思 ライダー本人も思ったよりまともだった。
マスターがそう実感したのなら確かでしょう。ですがサーバントの進化は手にした宝具に左右されます。ライダーが何者であるか判明するまでは油断はしないようにしろ。
なあ、ライダーがどこの英雄かは全くわからなかった。ほら、ランサーとかバーサーカーはいかにも英雄って感じじゃないか。ライダーにはそれがなくて、どこか普通のサーバントとは違う気がした。
If you knew, I know.
普通のサーバントとは違うですか。私には分かりませんが、リンならシローの違和感が説明できますか。
ああ、理屈だけならわかるわよ。サーバントがどんな英霊かは呼び出されたマスターに左右されるって話。結構似た者同士になるのよ、マスターとサーバントは。つまり高潔な人物がマスターなら、それに近い霊格をした英霊が召喚される。逆に言えば、心に深い傷を持った人間が英霊を呼び出せば、同じように傷を負った英霊が現れるわ。
Okay.
シローがライダーに感じた違和感はそれでしょうね。いびつな心を持つマスターは時として英雄ではなく英霊に近いだけの怨霊を呼び出してしまうのよ。
英霊に近い怨霊？それってまさか前に登坂が言っていた。
ええ、血を見るのが大好き、人殺しなんて何とも思わないような暴虐者よ。実際残忍さだけが伝承に残っている英雄だっているんだから、そういうやつがサーバントになってもおかしくはないわ。
Is that true? Now that I think about it, I smell blood on Ryder, but I didn't get the impression she was bloodthirsty murderer.
まあライダーのことはそれだけだ。最後にもう一つあるんだけど、これが一番重要かもしれない。なんでもさ、ライダーの話じゃ竜道寺にもマスターがいるらしい。そいつは町中の人間から魔力を集めているそうなんだけど、この話二人はどう思う？
竜道寺。竜道寺ってあの山のてっぺんにある寺のこと？
だからそうだって。なんだ、思い当たる節でもあるのか、登坂。
So if I could summon one, we would be trauma besties. Nice. I suppose so. I think.
まさかその逆よ。竜道寺なんて行ったことないもの。どんなマスターか知らないけど、そんな偏僻なところに陣取ろうなんて思わないわよ、普通。
だよな。俺も竜道寺にいるって聞いた時は驚いた。いくら人目につかないって言っても、寺には大勢の坊さんが生活しているんだ。怪しい真似をしたらすぐに騒ぎになると思
う。いまいち信用できないわね、その話。仮にそうだとしても、竜道寺って郊外のさらに郊外にあるんでしょ。そこから深山と神と両方に手を伸ばすなんて大魔術っていうより魔力の無駄遣いよ。集めた魔力を使ってもそんな大規模な術は不可能だもの。
Shaka thinks for a moment, looking troubled. I'm relying on her experience here, so I can't interrupt her.
いいえ、シローの話は信憑性が高い。あの寺院を抑えたのなら、その程度の魔術は自然に行えるのですから。
セイバー、あの寺院って竜道寺のことを知ってるのか？まだ連れてったことないぞ、俺。
忘れたのですか、シロー。私は前回も聖杯戦争に参加しています。この町のことは熟知していますし、あの寺院が落ちた霊脈ということも知っています。
By the way, I had fucking Zabon. He probably is listening into right now. If he's probably lurking, I had Zabon actually watch Fate Zero, like the 5th episode, I think, right in front of me when I visited, like, Saturday. And I'm like, how dare you? How dare you inviting me and watching Fate Zero. You're spoiling the shit out of me. I didn't really got spoiled, but I know how, like, I know the most of the servants who participated now in Fate Zero, you know, in the previous Holy Grail War, and I'm like, ugh. What did he do now? He basically just watched an episode, like the middle of an episode while I was visiting it. Like, I walked into his room and he was just sitting there watching Fate Zero, almost as if he was expecting me to walk in and watch it together. But it's cool. I have to be honest. Fate Zero, actually, the previous Holy Grail War really is amazing. Like, 12, like the difference between Fate Stay Night, the Holy Grail War now and the Holy Grail War from back then really is day and night. Why have enemies when you have him? Yeah, the guy really cannot help himself. He really loves to talk about, you know, to talk about franchises, and he spoils people in the process.
落ちた霊脈？ちょっと待って、それってうちのことよ。なんだって一つの土地に地脈の中心点が2つもあるっていうのよ。
それは私にもわかりませんが、とにかくあの寺は魔術師にとって神殿とも言える土地です。この地域の命脈が流れ落ちる場所と聞きますから、魂を集めるには絶好の拠点となるでしょう。魔術師は自然の流れに手を加えるだけで街中から生命力を回収できる。
そんな話初めて聞いたわ。けど確かにそれなら町の人間から生命力をかすめ取っていくこともできるわよね。
Also, fuck me, I cannot believe I remembered this. Saber, right? I cannot really speak a lot because I do not want to spoil people in the chat right now, since, you know, we're sitting here and we're watching together. But Saber really is not what you would expect. Let me say just this one thing. Shiru really is bitching a lot about Saber, even though Saber has been... She has seen some shit, basically. And you have Shiru be like, no, a young, beautiful girl like her, she should not fight. It's not right. And she, like, if you fucking knew, my boy, if you fucking knew. Also, Saber with the tuxedo actually looks amazing. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Do not watch Fate Zero until we have actually completed Fate Stay Night, because Fate Zero is so cool that you will not be able to actually see Fate Stay Night afterwards. Fate Zero was written by Jen and Urobutse. I see. Shiru, little innocent pretty lady. Exactly. Who's Jen Urobutse? Wandering Shadow. I do not quite know. But yeah, basically this is exactly what I told him when I said that I will get into the franchise. He says that actually starting from Fate Stay Night, it's actually crap because you do not really learn things properly, and it's very, very down to earth. By down to earth, I mean boring. And I'm like, look, yes, I do not mind that. We do really have to start from the down lows, to start from small beginnings, because if I get to the big shit right off the bat, then I will not have the patience to go through the small beginnings, basically. So, starting from Fate Stay Night, at least in my personal opinion, it's actually the best way you can experience it, because you're starting slow, and then it ramps up. Like, I have been eager to watch Fate Zero so badly, but I keep patient, because I have to get through Fate Stay Night, and, you know, basically the entire visual novel for that matter. Actually, Saber, war flashbacks. Exactly. I mean, let's be honest. That cold face of Saber right there. That face really literally staring into your soul. That face. You literally can see hell behind these eyes. you could ask 5 people what to watch first for Fate and get different answers. Basically, this has happened because this isn't the first time that I tried to get into the Fate franchise. Like a couple of years back, like about 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I tried to get into the franchise again, and I failed. Because again, I was getting different answers from many different people, and I'm like, okay, you know what, fuck it. But now I'm like, okay, you know what, I'm actually gonna sit here and do a thorough way, like a thorough sweep through from everything. So let's start step by step. Let's start from where everything started. That way it will feel more natural, the way it gets better. Because let's be honest, the first installments are a little bit of an experiment, even when it comes to video games, even when it comes to movies. You start off from the ambitions and the, well, you could say the mad ramblings of a creator. They themselves probably do not even know what they're making at that moment. Or perhaps they do know what they're trying to make, but they do not have quite, everything properly set down. They do not really have the basis for it. It's the next installments which make it, far greater. And that's exactly how it is with Fate 2. It's best for you to start from the visual novel in order to get from the slow, as I said again, from the slow build-ups and see how the franchise came to be, and then actually get into the crazy animations where things just kick ass. Also, yes, Saber is in a suit saying this is my brain chemistry. Yeah. Luz is not actually wrong when she says that, Shiro has husbands. Shiro actually... Yeah. Luz, do not type it. Maybe I can type it for you. Let me do it for you. Luz, you have to say this. You have to say this. You have to say this. Where's the OG? Where's the OG? Where's the OG? There it is. Is this it? No. It is, one of these must be it. Yes, this must be it. Saber, the husbando material. Yeah, this is Saber in the previous fucking war. In the previous war, this is Saber. I mean, goddamn. Goddamn. Anyway. Wait, let me click out the window for a sec. General Buchi wrote Saya no Uta, Madoka Magica, and Suisse no Gargantia. Well, actually, I think I do know Madoka Magica. I do not really remember most franchises from the Japanese titles, but yeah. He's part of why Fate Zero has drastically different tone. Yes, but for many people, actually, the drastically different tone is far better. Like, the guy knew what he was fucking writing. He got the franchise into an entirely different level. Like, I watched 5 minutes of a fight in the 5th episode of Fate Zero, because Zabon forced me to, basically. And let me tell you, goddamn, goddamn, why she looks so handsome. Yeah, she does.
Yosuruni, 霊的に優れた土地ってことだろ。そんなの当然じゃないか。そうでもないところに寺なんて建てないぞ。
そんなの当たり前じゃない。言われなくても分かってるわよ。
Poor little Rin didn't realize the obvious. And now she's acting, like a tsundere about it again.
だよな。昔から寺とか神社ってのは神がかる場所に建てて町を守るものだ。坊さんは神仏に祈って幸を与えるんじゃなくて、鬼門を封じて災いを退ける。その線で言えば、竜道寺のあるお山が特別な場所ってのは当然だろう。
Madoka Magica, wow, he traumatized me then. Yep.
おい、まさかとは思うが、お前、竜道寺をお飾りの寺だとでも思ってた。
Oh no, Toshaka be Toshaking. I mean, wait a minute. Rin be Rinning. I'm not sure if that makes any sense.
そうよ、悪い。 今まであるだけの寺だと思ってたわよ。あの寺には実践派の砲術師がいないんだから。
実践派の砲術師、なんだそれ。
度胸や
Thaumaturges.
心身、祈願以外で霊
Greek
を成
word.
仏させる連中のこと。各社は神仏の力だけでことをなすそうだけど、修行が浅い僧侶は神仏に届かないから、私たちみたいに自身の力を上乗せして術をなすの。
Ring is ringing. Exactly. Do not say Toshakin. I mean, what should I say?
そういう連中が集まって組織みたいになってるのがあるのよ、この国には。私たちとは相入れない連中だから詳しくは知らないけどさ。そんなことより寺のことよ。あの寺が霊脈だとしたら、まず真っ先に抑えようとするのがマスターでしょ。おかしいじゃない。なんで他の連中はそんな場所を見逃しているのよ。
いや、だから竜道寺があるからだろ。悪用されないように見張ってるんだって。
竜道寺の僧侶はみんな純粋な修行僧じゃない。私たちみたいに外れた連中じゃないんだから、そんな人たちを丸め込むぐらいマスターなら造作もないわ。
いいえリン、それは違う。確かにマスターならばあの寺院を制圧するのはたやすいでしょう。しかしあの山にはマスターにとって都合の悪い結界が張られているのです。
私たちに都合の悪い結界？
はい、あの山には自然霊以外を排除しようとする砲術が働いている。生身
Thaumaturgy.
の人間に影響はありませんが、私たちサーバントには文字通り鬼門なのです。
Servants, okay.
自然霊以外を排除する。それじゃあサーバントはあの山には入れないってこと？
入れないことはありませんが、能力は低下するでしょう。足を踏み入れるたびに近づいてはならないという令示を受けるようなものですから。
It's like receiving a command spell order not to enter that place, okay.
それじゃあどうやって竜道寺のマスターはサーバントを維持しているのよ。
いえ、寺院の中に入ってしまえば結界はありません。元より結界とは寺院を守る境界線と聞きます。結界は外来者を拒むだけのものですから、それ以上の能力はありません。
じゃあなんとか中に入ってしまえばサーバントを律する法術はないってこと？けどおかしいな。そんな風に寺院を密閉させたら地脈そのものが止まるじゃない。せめて一本ぐらい道を開けておかないと地脈の中心点にはなり得ないんじゃない？
はい、寺院の道理で言えば正しい門から来訪した者は拒めません。その教えに従っているのか、寺に続く参道にだけは結界が張れないと聞きました。あの寺院は正門のみ、私たちサーバントを律する力が働いていないのです。
なる
Okay.
ほど。そりゃそうよね。すべての門を閉じたら中の空気がよどむもの。ただ一つだけ作られた正門か。
私が教えられることはそれだけです。では結論を。マスターがいると判明したのですから、取るべき手段は一つだけだと思いますが。
I know what Saber wants to say. Her eyes are telling me that since we know the enemy's location, we just need to attack. But
私はパス。どうにも罠臭いし、
us.
正直それだけの情報じゃ動けないわ。相手のホームグラウンドに行くんなら、せめてどんなサーバントを連れているのか判明するまで待つべきよ。
Wait a minute. I want to hear the pass.
私はパス。
意外ですね。リンならば戦いに赴くと思ったのですが。
侮ってもらって結構よ。こっちはアーチャーがまだ本調子じゃないし、しばらくは傍観するわ。
So Shiru, do not do anything stupid. Exactly.
わかりました。それではシロ、私たちだけで寺院に赴きましょう。
Okay, I guess Saber became the master now. It would be nice. It would be so hilarious if she would just replied, "Yes, master," to Saber. Man, I would actually be. If I had a servant. I am actually that kind of guy, which obviously I do like ironic jokes once I become familiar with someone. So if I would end up getting very familiar with my servant, I would actually do that joke. They would probably not take it kindly or lightly, but I would do it regardless. Saber showing why she is the real husband. She just needs to the suit. True. Yes, master. Come on, Shiro. Answer to your master. Saber is matter of fact about it. But ooh. Fuck. Man, I wasn't ready for that. For another choice. Okay, wait a minute. Flowchart. Ooh. Balls. What should I do? I genuinely do not know. This is a daft decision. Like going to... I guess we should side with Rin. Man, one way or another, it feels like I'm following like a puppy someone. Saber wants to fight and she's like, oh, okay, let's go together then, Shiru. And Rin is like, no, I'm not gonna fight. So no, whatever we choose is basically a choice between Saber and Rin. Side with Rin and say, no, it would be smarter for us to stay idle. And then it's the other choice, with Saber. Yes, Saber, I'll do as you ask, master, yes. So which husband do you choose? I so badly want to fight. I do not like the fact that actually Shiru's been bitching this entire time. Then again, he has died like 3 times. But truth be told, I don't think this would have been his choice. I genuinely think that he wouldn't just go and fight. It truly does feel a little bit like a trap. It's fine. A 4th is nothing. I mean, I so badly want to finish this here, but I do not want to actually feel bad about it. Okay, you know what? Let's side with Saber for once. Flight. I'll go on the offensive. There's a master at Ryodu Temple and I need to stop them from sucking up our magical energy from everyone in town as soon as possible.
Saber に賛成だ。こっちから打って出るのは気が進まないが、それも相手による。竜道寺のマスターがどんなやつか確かめるためにも、すぐに竜道寺に行くべきだ。
では出陣ですね、シロ。あなたが積極的になってくれたのは喜ばしい。
On the one side, it feels correct to actually go because people will keep, that master will keep sucking, the energy from people, and also it feels like this is the way to continue the plot because we have to know who the master and the servant are.
そう、あなたがそう決めたのなら、私に言うことはないけど、せいぜい気をつけることね。
We made the husband happy, yeah, but we made the other husband disappointed.
遠坂。
先に休むわ。私、勝算のない戦いに興味はないから。明日になってあなたが帰ってこなかったら、協力者のよしみで骨ぐらい拾いに行ってあげる。
In the spirit of our ally, okay, thanks for the vote of confidence.
縁起でもないこと言いやがって。
今のは凛なりの忠告でしょう。竜道寺には外敵への備えがあるはずです。私たちは敵の罠をくぐり抜け、上司たるマスターを倒さねばならないのですから。
いや、それはそうだけど。
I'm not so enthusiastic and confident that I think I'm going to go in there and beat the master. I just want to learn their identity and motives. If all goes well, we might be able to avoid battle, and if things get hairy, we can retreat. I won't ever let her suffer or look so pained again. You see, bitching again. The guy really be bitching all the fucking time. All the fucking time. No, I will not let her. No. Motherfucker. She has been through shit. Far worse shit than this. We'll just have to retreat right away if it starts to look too dangerous. Yeah, well, usually it doesn't go that way. Okay. I know this is like a high point, but unfortunately, I do truly have to stop here. I do truly have to stop right here. I do not have any more energy in me in order to continue. I'm so sorry about that. Hello, Zabon. Welcome. And unfortunately, you got into the into the end of the stream. I'm too tired, brother. I'm too tired. What can I do? I have been streaming for 2 hours anyway, and I started the stream tired. I will be streaming again tomorrow. But wait a minute. What kind of... Tomorrow... Today's the second... Okay, I think tomorrow... The day after tomorrow, it's Honkai Star Rail. So I think tomorrow I will be streaming... No, I am a moron. Tomorrow is Honkai Star Rail. Fuck. Okay. Tomorrow tomorrow we have the pool party, actually. Now I remember. So it is tomorrow. Fuck. Okay, so tomorrow Honkai Star Rail, everybody, the new update. Unfortunately, this is as far as we got with Fate. Now I guess I'm gonna have to get spoiled from Honkai Star Rail, but at this point, you know what? This is what it is. I'll continue playing Fate Stay Night regardless until I finish it, even after, you know, even after Honkai Star Rail. For as long as I have bought this game and I have not completed it, I have to make back the $30. I have to make back the $30 I spend on it. So I'll keep milking it. Fennel comes, screams and rolls over to bed. Yeah, I know, Luz. So tomorrow, along with Luz, Midnight, and Akira, we'll be having the pool party at 1 a.m. At 1 a.m. Eastern European Summer Time. Basically, in about 24 hours and 30 minutes from now. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. I truly do. As a matter of fact, yes. It means a lot. We unfortunately we haven't reached 500 subscribers. We reached 500 subscribers! Who subscribed? Man, I should not shout. I should not shout. It's like 12:30 right now. Oh my god. We reached 500 subscribers right before the update. Yes! Thank you all. Thank you, people. Oh my god. Man, this... Fuck me. How long did it took? How long did it took in order for me to reach 500? When was my... Okay, wait a minute. Real quick, let me check. My very first stream on the channel was back in the 5th of October 2022, and now we're in July 2025. It took me almost 3 years. 3 years to reach 500. Hard work paying off. Yes. Luz, Wuthering Shadow, thank you guys so much. Zabon, thank you, my guy, as well. Joker, Light, Fox, guys, thank you truly. I truly do appreciate it. Wait a minute. So, Luz got 150 XP. Shadow also got 150 XP. Light got 75 XP. 25 XP to Fox, 25 XP to Zabon, and 25 XP to Joker. I hope you guys level up soon. I don't know what exactly that is. I really do not know this kind of function, but I don't know. It seems kind of ridiculous, but at the same time, I really hope it will actually improve the experience with YouTube streaming. Hopefully, I don't know. I do not hold my breath really, but it's nice to see some differences, perhaps for possible good improvements or something. I don't know. Anyway, I wish you all a good day, a good night, a good morning. I don't know. I'm too tired. I really need to get some sleep. Okay? Bye-bye. Stay safe. Later. See ya.